going for it on fourth down and a tush push.
I love it. Coach Harbaugh is, putting the fate of the team in the back of the O-line. And what they did the whole game was absolutely incredible. And for them to finish that game like that, it means the world to me. And I'm so proud of my team to finish that way.
Quinn, what was the message from PJ? He talked about after the first quarter, he kind of came over and talked to you in the offensive line about getting it going. What was able to be key in that to be able to deliver?
Yeah, it's just what we talk about every week, going 1-0 in every play, and that starts with us up front. Like if we're not executing 5 as 1, a play could go dead very quick. And we were confident going into this game. We were confident, every play, especially the run plays, to give these guys some opportunity to make special plays. And I think we did that all game, and couldn't be more proud of the guys that I played with up front tonight.
Darius, what made the screen game work so well today?
I think that just the run game set it up. They were just keyed in on the run game, and I think that our O-line did a great job of pulling out and getting those blocks down the field. I think they did a great job on the second and third level. And then me and Marcus, it's just our job to make those guys right and do what we're supposed to do.
Darius, were you trying to come out and set the tone early on that first quarter run where you laid the boom down on that USC safety?
I think that's just something that we talked about all week. Well, really all season is just, we say start fast, accelerate in the middle, finish strong. So I just wanted to start fast. My running backs coach talked about just kickstarting the offense, making sure that the guys know that we're going hard. So bringing everybody together and just setting that tone early.
The first time you scored 3 rushing touchdowns, and how did it feel under the pile?
Probably, yeah. Honestly, it felt great, to be honest. It was there was a lot of weight on both sides, but it was the best way to finish that way, and to have all your boys around you at that moment when you're literally face to face and you're like screaming at each other like, let's go, when no one else can see it. It's pretty cool.
Quinn, they threw a bunch of different blitzes at you. Like, anything surprising out there from their defense?
I mean, everybody's going to have, their own flavor of the week. We watch as much film as we can on every opponent, and then, they're going to come out with something different, see if we can pick it up, and I thought we did a great job of that tonight. Shout out to our coaches for preparing us, throughout the week and even making corrections throughout the game of what we're going to check to and how we're going to pick up their blitzes, because they were sending it at us.
Max, I think I can safely guess that you probably never experienced the field rush at New Hampshire, so when
No.
you take the knee and you turn around and see the fans hang out, what's kind of going through your head?
Well, I had no idea what to do. First guy that came up to me was Quinn. That was cool. We shared that moment together. We challenge each other every single day to be the best leaders we can, and to finish a game that way with that team, the way we did, was absolutely incredible. So I was happy to share that moment with him, and I was glad that Carl helped me kind of through the pile, because that was absolutely ridiculous in a good way. We have amazing fans, and to be able to experience that with this team is pretty cool.
Darius, is that the healthiest you've felt all season? Is that kind of a statement that kind of to the nation of what you can do?
I've been healthy for the whole season except for starting that first game. But I think that just tonight, my O-line was doing a great job. And our tight ends, they were getting up to that second level, and that's just something that if that happens and we're clicking on all cylinders, that I can just be me and make those plays for the team.
That second touchdown, were you actually reading anyone, or did you just take it and pull it?
They were pretty keyed in. They were pretty keyed into Darius the whole game, because of how well we were hitting the run game. And it happened earlier where I maybe could have pulled it on a short yardage situation, and it came up again, the same exact look. So I kind of just trusted my gut and took it. It happens though because we're so efficient in the run game up front that they're so keyed into the interior, and it makes it easy to get out there and finish in the end zone.
How excited were you not to get caught from behind?
Well, if I got caught from behind on the 3-yard line, it's not very good. I got to do some soul searching if that happens, and get back to the 10-yard splits that we practiced in the summer. But pretty good. It was a cool feeling seeing my teammates right behind me at the moment, and knowing that we're keeping ourselves in the game and continuing to finish football game. Yeah.
Darius, tell me what you saw on the third quarter run where you ran 24 yards. You started left and then cut it right and was wide open. How was your vision on that?
I mean, we talked about all week, setting up our blocks, pressing our landmarks. Coach Nick did a great job preparing us during practices all week. I mean, it's just something that we've been working on all season is just pressing our landmarks and just the biggest thing today was exploding. Once I see the hole, take it right now and just accelerate through it. And that's something I feel like I did a great job of, and Coach Nick coached us up really well on that today.
Darius, the atmosphere was pretty electric throughout. How much did you feel the juice from the fans as the game progressed?
It felt great. Our fans are great. We stayed in it the whole game. Even when we were down, they were still rocking. So, I mean, it was great. Appreciate that. I mean, it keeps the team going, keeps us alive, keeps us energized. So I appreciate that.
PJ talked about how it might be easy to go on a downward spiral maybe after Michigan. How did you feel like the team was able to not do that?
Yeah, I mean, we just take it one day at a time, and especially as leaders. We're holding the team accountable with every practice, everything that we're doing, because you could sense that, if we're going to go on a downward spiral, you'd be able to sense it in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday practices, and we came out flying. We were ready to attack this. We were ready to attack this USC team after a close one with Michigan, and sometimes the ball doesn't bounce your way with Michigan, but we were able to flush it, learn from it. There are plenty of things that we did, across the board that we should have done better that Saturday, but we were able to apply it tonight.
Max Daniel was able to draw a couple of key pass interference penalties. Is that a situation where you saw him open and then they just had to do whatever to stop him?
Oh yeah. I think he's so dynamic in the pass game that it's hard if you're matched up with him one-on-one. He does a good job of it's either his ball or it's PI or it's incompletion. And to have guys like that, throughout the whole receiver room to understand that part of the game, those penalties help a lot on offense. So sometimes that's what gets the chains moving sometimes, and that's just how football works. And in that situation, did a great job of fighting back for the ball and drawing that flag.
PJ mentioned comments from Joel Klatt today. Did he use those with you guys? Did he mention those to you?
I don't believe so. I don't believe so. No.
Max, PJ talked about making defenses defend every inch of the field. How much has the screen game added to what you guys do offensively over the course of games?
Yeah, it's a good way to mix it up and change the flow of the game. Get the ball horizontal and lateral and let the big guys go to work and let the running backs go to work as well as the receivers when we get outside and throw quick screens as well. Coach Harbaugh did a great job of kind of implementing that within the past few weeks and saw that we needed to spread the ball in a different way. And the way he's installed that with the offensive staff and the players has been incredible. He continues to build upon our offense in positive ways. And I love being a part of it. I know my team does. I know my offense loves being a part of it. And we're only going to grow farther from here.
Any more for offense?
Go ahead.
What did you guys feel like were the big moments in the celebration afterwards? What are the things you're going to remember post-game?
I mean, obviously the fans are fun and they're coming up and saying good game, but I'm going to remember, once Max took that knee, going up and giving him a hug and hugging the guys on the O-line, hugging Darius. We went to work tonight and, we were blessed to have a win, and, I'll always remember those moments on the field and obviously after the game with the guys.
Max, I just felt like that last scoring drive, there just was a confidence that your offense had. There was, really decisive runs, some great passes. It just felt like there was an energy that you guys knew you were going to go down there and do it.
Yeah, I think that was our message going into the drive as well, was we were going to try to get all of it at one time. I think if you try to focus on the end goal, you're not going to, get through the little process of the actual drive. And that was something we hit on before the drive started, and we just executed. I mean, I think that's the thing, like we talked about shooting ourselves in the foot, stupid penalties and stuff, and we did a great job where we were just executing every single play. The guys did their job individually and collectively as a unit, and because of that, we were successful. And that's the end of the story. Like I think, continuing throughout the season, we see what happens when we execute the small things, and we can use this game to build upon that. We saw hints and flashes of it throughout the beginning of the season, end of the Michigan game, and now we put it together for 60 minutes and we finished as a team. And we're going to use that in a positive way and, correct the fixables, but, build upon what we did today.
How pivotal
This is the last one. Go ahead, Andy.
How pivotal did you guys feel like Joyner's pressure was and Devin Williams' interception?
Oh, yeah.
Kind of get that and maybe turn things around for you guys.
Yeah, I would say, had to have, a really they have a high firepower offense, and to be able to put pressure on the quarterback is extremely important. And those guys, wore that in their chest, and they were ready to attack. And I think those guys did a great job throughout this week. Continuing to stay motivated, building upon each day throughout this week, and putting it together on Saturday. And that's always really hard to build upon Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and actually apply it on Saturday. And those guys stuck with it. And you could see the pressure in the pocket was awesome. I think the guys did a great job supporting the defense, but to be able to see Ja and Anthony and those guys make plays, Danny Strigow to make plays like that, those are huge energy builders for our team.
All right.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, we were in cover 2, just 2-man, and I knew he was throwing it to the 6'6" guy. I mean, that guy's huge, so. But just go up and make a play. Like, I made it this time, so grateful for that.
I saw you tweet out a couple minutes ago, "Who's LeBron?" What does that mean?
Oh, I love LeBron, but it's a joke between me and my cousin. It's just a running joke. I just thought it was always funny. I mean, LeBron is the GOAT, but who's LeBron?
Joe, we saw in that 3rd and 4 you were a little irate before you were able to rush the passer. Maybe you thought there was a false start, that you were able to disrupt the quarterback. That gets the turnover. Can you walk us through that kind of 30 seconds, 15 before, and then you actually are able to disrupt the play?
Yeah, I thought he moved, but no call. I can't control that, but I thought it was a good move by me. I knew I can beat him off the edge all day, so able to get my hand up, affect the pass, and yeah.
Or can you walk through the forced fumble you had as well?
I don't really remember much about that play. I thought I missed the tackle. I just hit him hard, and I guess I forced it. I mean, I wouldn't say it's lucky, but I was there. But that was a fun play.
John,
Boy, what was it like to experience your first field storming after game?
Oh, that was awesome. There was a part where I was in the middle, and I don't know who lifted me up, but I could just see everybody on the field at the same time. That was one of the coolest moments of my life.
John, that play where you're deflecting the ball, I was watching the whole play, and it just looked like you were really focused and bent on getting to the quarterback, and you did a great job. It's sort of a power speed rush. What did you see, or as you were coming in?
Yeah, that the play is designed for that, I should say. So just I had to get off and able to do a good move on the offensive tackle and affect the pass.
Joe, what do you think about the D-line, the interior-wise? Jalen wasn't able to play, Devin leaves to kind of see other guys.
Yeah, those guys behind him definitely stepped up today. I know Dev went down. Jalen was banged up today. But in our D-line room was always about guys stepping up, making the available play, like we talked about all week. And just making having production when you are in the game, and having trust from the coach, and then Coach Debo was able to trust some guys to go make those plays today, and so yeah.
John, what did you think of the way the defense responded to all the things that USC likes to do to alter eye discipline and the screens and all those different things?
Yeah, it's been a battle all season from different offenses that we had to defend. But that's a very good offense over there, and to be able to have them to 17 points is really good. And our defensive coordinator is one of the best in the country, so definitely caught a very good game for us. So yeah.
Joe, were you surprised they went away from the run? Or it's that 3rd and 4 where you get the strip sack, they've been running the ball well, they don't run the ball, and then that next drive you get the intentional grounding called because they decided to throw. Are you surprised they went away from the run in the final?
No, I wasn't surprised. That's an offense that throws the ball a lot, so I wasn't surprised.
Boy, Coach Fleck mentioned, like, when he was recruiting you about how you were going to develop on the field. Just how were those conversations? Is this what you envisioned when you chose to come to Minnesota?
Can you repeat the question?
Coach Fleck, he mentioned that you were going to develop on the field, like as a player, like getting some time in your freshman season. Is this kind of what you envisioned when you came to Minnesota?
Yeah, I thought that was a huge part of my recruitment. I wanted to play early, and obviously he's done a great job in developing me. I mean, I've only been here since June, so
I trust in him and what he's done, and just what I do on the field is just keep producing and just all the opportunities I can get, just take full advantage of every opportunity.
What's going through your mind when you guys are on the sideline watching that fourth down conversion to end the game?
Yeah, I was just looking at Coach Fleck. But
I was hyped.
all you gotta do is believe, for real.
I was hyped.
We seen that he crossed the plane, so if they would have reversed that, I would have been livid.
We have any more?
John, did you have a special moment or most memorable moment in the celebration afterwards?
Just looking at the sideline and seeing everybody just excited after that play, and just looking at Coach Debo, because we worked so hard just up to this point and this offseason just for moments like that. And I told the D-line that even last week, those third and longs, passing moments against Michigan, I feel like I let the team down, just not getting the quarterback down. So just making that moment right there, and making a turning point right there. So.
You ever heard of a brandishing the weapon penalty before?
No, that was terrible. That was terrible.
We can't control what the refs say.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Quinn, you kind of got the WWE treatment there on that punt return. Have you ever had a tackle like that happen?
Oh
before?
boy. Oh boy. That was an arm tackle too. I couldn't even run through that. That never happened to me. I was in the air. I was looking down. It was like the same thing as my pick. I'm going to the ground right now.
All right, thank you, everyone.